That's right. Where's sunglasses? Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody. How are you? I'm glad. I hope you can see us well. We're in my nephew's backyard in beautiful, wild South Dakota, Yankton, South Dakota, right on the Missouri River, right where the bottom of the state goes like this, like in a V.
Hello,
Yankton,
William.
Yankton, South Dakota.
Hello, Jamie.
William. Hello,
Lower
Jamie.
Michigan.
Lower Michigan
Jamie.
Adventures.
We got to meet Jamie at the M23, which was really nice
Yeah.
meeting you. We didn't get to see you at the You didn't? Did you leave like right away after that first night? Because we didn't see you at the potluck the next day.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
you must have left pretty early, Jamie. Let me know.
And he wasn't at any of the singing
Yeah,
either, right?
yeah.
So, yeah, you maybe
Hello, Doreen.
maybe you just stop by. Hey, Doreen. Doreen's resting her eyes right now.
Hello, Sam.
Good thing
Sorry,
to do.
Sam. We're going to tell you right now we don't have any gloves today. We forgot them.
Resting your eyes is a good thing to do, Doreen, because you don't really need to look at us anyway.
So no, we don't
Thank
have
you.
any disposable gloves. Sorry, Sam.
Thank you for listening, and I hope you're feeling okay.
Doreen's had a busy weekend.
Yeah,
She had her
just kind of wore out.
yeah, she had her big needlepoint get together, and then she went camping this weekend. So she's had a busy time. Hello, Peter. How are you?
Hey, Peter. Thank you for coming. Yeah, Doreen just put up her latest video, guys. Go on over and check it. It's the second time around for this particular camper, but it is a nice one. It's perfectly clean, and it's more of a tribute to the friends of the owner who helped him put the thing together, which is just beautiful. By the way, it's a 1972. I can't remember the kind. It's a 1972 tow behind, all restored, like looks like brand new. Looks just like it came out of the showroom there.
Oh, so Jamie said he got really tired because he didn't sleep very good the night before. He started out, he said, in shorts and a t-shirt, and it got really cold that night, so he was freezing, and he ended up having to wake up in the middle of the night to try to get his fire started and stuff. So he was really tired. He only got like 5 hours sleep, and even the dog, he said, was cranky because the dog didn't get enough. He disturbed her sleep. And she's a cute little doggy.
Bella, right?
Bella, right?
Yeah, Bella.
She was very sweet.
Yeah, I got the privilege of meeting both Jamie and Bella there. One evening, we were kind of hanging out with Handicapped Traveler.
Yeah, we had fun.
Dan and Kathy, and then voila.
You should have gone anyways, Jamie.
Used to be Lower Michigan Hiking. Now he's Lower Michigan Adventures.
Yeah.
So we changed his name a little bit. If you haven't checked out his channel, by the way, it's cool. Check it out. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, Doreen says it's a Shasta, that camp.
Shasta, that's what it was. Yeah, excuse
me. Hello,
me.
Liz. How are you?
I'm so sorry, but I have no memory at all, especially now that I'm on the road and I'm not using my mind for anything except keeping finicky Franny between the ditches. That's about it.
Liz just popped in. Just say hi,
Liz. How are you?
Just thinking about you. I actually painted 2 rocks today, Liz. I painted 2 over the summer, and my second 2 rocks. I've painted 4 rocks since January, so I was pretty excited about getting to do that.
So yeah, we were debating with Carol, one of our friends, Carol Walters, a little bit earlier, and we were debating whether or not macaroni and cheese goes with fish.
I say yes.
I say no. Sue says yes. Ashley, Carol's daughter, says no. Carol says yes. What do you all think?
That's right. Let's do a real poll here, Carol.
Write it down in the comments. Does macaroni and cheese go with fish? I don't know. If I was going to make a meal, I wouldn't.
She just wrote the same thing. Ha ha! Great minds think alike, Carol.
That's why I brought it up.
You saw that? Oh, okay.
Us and Carol. But anyways, I say if I'm going to make fish, the last thing I'm thinking of is macaroni and cheese. I think of like French fries, or maybe I don't know, baked beans or salad or something. But not that I would push macaroni and cheese away, because especially if it's Susie's macaroni and cheese, because y'all ain't never had macaroni and cheese like Susie's macaroni and cheese, which is, I think, my mother's recipe, right?
No, actually, it's from the box, the back of the macaroni box.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Hello, V. Call me V is here. We got to meet V.
Hi,
also
V. One of our new friends we met.
Yes, we got to meet her at M23. It was so fun to meet her.
And her aunt's name is what, Sue?
What is your aunt's name? I sent you a message.
I'm going to have to put up a little bit of a piece of a video of your aunt dancing and call her the M23 Dancing Queen. But I can't remember her name. So what is her name? Would you mind writing it out for me?
Oh, see, V says yes to macaroni and cheese with fish. Hello, Sue. Sue just popped in. Hi, Sue. How are you? Is Bob here with you? I didn't see Bob. It's a little bit hard to see the screen today because we're outside trying to do this.
I hope he can hear us. The guy next door started mowing his lawn. We have flies flying around.
Yes.
We have the sun going down. So if we have any difficulty, we apologize. We don't think we could do a live from Finicky Franny because we're in the middle of a state campground and there's no cell phone service. However, I spent, what, go ahead.
William said absolutely.
Absolutely.
Macaroni, cheese, and fish.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't push it away.
So that's 2 for mac and cheese and fish.
I wish I could have had a little bit of sleep and Bella wasn't crabby, but I didn't bring anything for the potluck, so I didn't feel it was a good idea. Plus, I don't have a babysitter.
You don't need a babysitter when you have a cute dog like that.
Cute dog like that, you don't need a babysitter. And there's more than enough to eat at these potlucks.
That's
Jamie,
for sure.
you know, you should have came. But anyways, it was nice to meet you. It really was. It was fantastic.
Aunt Gigi.
Aunt Gigi. There you
Aunt
go.
Gigi. We got to remember that
Aunt
one. She was a
Gigi.
sweet lady. That lady just had a smile on her face.
She
I wish I
danced.
had 1/4 of her energy.
Tanya from RBDJ did a 4-hour DJ session, okay? And that lady danced, not exaggerating. I don't even think she took a bathroom break.
I don't think
All 4 hours.
she
She
did.
is
She was going.
an energizer bunny.
For
Look,
sure.
look! I've got my M23 video about half done. So when I put it up and you feel like it and you get a chance, you want to waste a few minutes of your time to watch me, check it out, and I'll put something up. You know, she just danced her heart out.
Hi to Gary.
Hey,
Hi,
Gary.
How are you?
Welcome. Yeah, we don't see you too much these days. I know you're busy, but how are you? And I hope things are good up there in Canada. You all are heading down here pretty soon, correct? Last I knew, you were going to be heading down maybe in October. Is that what we heard? Gary, when are you going to meander back into the States? I'm just curious.
Sorry, guys, but the man next door decided to mow his lawn. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's a small lawn.
Yeah, hopefully you can hear us. I'll just lean forward. so
Jamie
maybe
was
the mic-
tired. He said he slept 10 hours the night before, so he got up and left really early. So yeah, we never got to see him after that, but it was really nice meeting
Yeah, it was
you.
nice meeting you. It was fun.
Oh, and Bob is there watching us on the big screen. Hi, Bob.
Hey,
How
Bob.
are you?
How are you? I should
Yeah,
have shaved. Sorry.
It's 94 degrees here, guys. So I don't know what it's like
94
in
here
Florida.
in beautiful, wild South Dakota. Here. Yankton, South Dakota.
Thank
I
you,
don't know
Liz.
why that went up in my hands went up.
I know.
Yeah.
Liz says we look marvelous.
Oh,
We
thank
look
you.
marvelous, darling.
Not so much. I don't think. She looks beautiful. Not me though. Cantankerous
Well, I was
old
just trying to
Yankee.
fix his hair a minute ago,
I'm a
wasn't it?
cantankerous
kinda
old
messy,
Yankee.
but-
I actually worked today. I haven't worked in 2 weeks. I actually got up at 5:30, and we haven't had very good cell phone service, so we bought a real super duper strong cell phone booster. I had to install an antenna on the roof and run a line to Finicky Franny, and guess what? We now have really fast cell phone service. I don't know if we're going to be able to do lives from there or not, but we have really good cell phone service right
He
now.
didn't want to take a chance to try it out tonight. He wanted
Yeah,
to
I
be sure we were
I hate
here.
to have
So.
everybody get here and then have us just sit here spinning around in circles and nobody can watch.
Plus,
us.
we're going to have dinner here with them.
We're gonna have
So
dinner here with them. We're actually here, well, to see the area, but mainly to visit my nephew, who is a professor here, over here. Where did he get the brains from? Not from here. But he's a professor over here at one of the local colleges. We're here visiting him. I haven't seen him for, I think he just said 7 or 8 years, and I've seen him twice now in 3 months. So it's been nice.
yeah, he just came to visit his mom in Vermont, and so they came down to visit Grandpa.
If you need
Grandpa Merton, or Papa Merton, as you guys know him. He just came to visit, so we got to see him, early July. So
If you need us to lean forward or speak up, let us know. The man's
Yeah.
getting closer and closer and closer as he's mowing his lawn. He says, got a little lawn, so he'll stop in a minute. I'm trying to talk louder.
and Bea said that they're a dancing family, and she'll forward the link to her aunt Gigi. So she was a sweet lady. She had a smile on her face. I mean,
One of the
she's the kind of
happiest
lady you
people
wanna be
I've
around
ever met
all
in
the
my
time.
life. She was just bouncy and happy and smiling. And I mean, and it was just like from the moment I met her, I just felt this aura, this
yeah,
kind, energetic
Happy.
aura.
yeah,
You know, a
definitely.
nice lady, little short lady,
Tiny
skinny, tiny,
Yeah,
but
tiny
man,
lady.
she just danced and danced and danced the night away. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, we all named her the M23 Dancing Queen, but I couldn't remember her name, so it's Gigi. Okay. So when we put it up, make sure that Gigi sees that. Okay.
Yeah, I said she'll send her the link.
Yeah, because she, deserves credit for that. I'll tell you. And then we saw her the next morning. She was walking the campground. She's walking like this.
But Bea said they were leaving first thing in the morning, so
They
I don't
didn't-
know what time
I-
first thing, because they were still there.
They were
about
still there at
11.
11
Yeah,
o'clock. So
so
V said they were leaving first thing in the
he
morning.
said right after breakfast.
Sometimes first thing in the morning to Susie can be 11:30. So It's just the way it
Well,
works.
because I wanted to do her interview on Sunday, the next day, and she said, "Oh no, we're leaving really early,
Oh, yeah, that's
right
right.
after breakfast." I said, "All right, we won't miss it."
Gabby says he will suddenly become unbusy on October 27th when we escape Canada. Good. We'll see some more of your wonderful videos. If you haven't watched any of, excuse me, RV Living Life videos, go on over. He has a lot of do-it-yourself videos. He talks it very simple, shows you very simply how to do things, and he's smart at the same time.
Gary, we understand because we're kind of in the same position right now, with especially with moving out and packing the house, and I kind of just lost track, and I'm not keeping up very well. So we're going to try to get back into it. We're trying, anyways.
Right.
Oh,
So,
Gary says, Merton, you are one smart dude, and you know it. Don't
Yeah.
sell yourself short.
yeah, a smart dude maybe, but not a whole lot of self-confidence when it comes to
No self-confidence. That's his problem. But he is a very
I
smart
lack
guy.
a little self-confidence. Hey, lazy days ahead. Hello, guys.
Hello, Jesse and
How are
Lisa. How are
you?
you guys?
How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. I was just telling everybody that we're finally slowing down. We're going to be able to start watching some videos. We've actually watched a few videos already on the road, but we haven't really taken a breath yet. We just like the last 4 or 5 days we've actually relaxed.
Well, yeah, we're
I,
having a
hey,
great
I
time.
did 98 miles in one day, and I was wiped out. So.
Jamie says he's watching us on a 70-inch TV. Uh-oh, you didn't shave.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we're here in my nephew's backyard here because, like I said, we weren't sure when I hooked up the Reboost whether or not we'd be able to do a live there or not. We didn't want you all to show up and us be just making circles for you all.
Liz, we are in South Dakota right now at our nephew Danny's house visiting.
Yankton, South Dakota. Very as far in South Dakota, as far south in South Dakota as you can go, where it goes down like that over in the right-hand side of the state.
Jesse says, "Hey, hey, hey, there, retired gypsies."
Yeah.
And we're very sorry, Sam, but we totally forgot. We're busy trying to bring food and ourselves and everything else we needed, and we totally forgot our gloves. So we're sorry, Sam. You'll have to forgive us for today.
You're gonna have to give us for today. No gloves.
But thank you for reminding everyone to give us a thumbs up, anyways,
Yes.
even though we don't have our gloves on for you.
Yeah, South Dakota, beautiful, wild South Dakota, and we love it here. It's beautiful. It's hot. I'm telling you, it's 94 today here. With 93 yesterday, 91 the day before. We got one more 90-degree day tomorrow, so it's kind of crazy for this time of year according to the locals. But the whole world's getting hot, anyways. And then after that, we're in the mid 60s every day with 35 to 40 at night. Now that's our kind of weather right there. No sweating, cold enough to sleep at night without the air conditioner going. It's been really hot. Finicky Fanny's done well though, keeping it cool in 90, 91 degrees. That was a leaf that just dropped, the fall leaf, guys. It just dropped in front of the camera in case you saw it.
Hey, Liz, thanks so much for joining us.
Liz, thank you.
She's going to go have dinner now, and they're just on their way back from Lake George, so they got to have a nice weekend away. So I'm sure she was spreading lots of little kindness rocks. She gave me a little bunch of really tiny, small tiles. So I just left 2 at Wahlburgers, Liz. So we're spreading your kindness rocks right here in South Dakota for you.
Okay, so like we've lived near and around Boston, Massachusetts all of our life, okay? You all have probably heard of the Wahlburgers, the Donnie Wahlburger and Mark Wahlberger and the Wahlburger hamburgers. Well, here in wild South Dakota, they just
found a Wahlburgers.
Because it's a college town, I'm sure. There's 2 colleges within reach of this place. We found a Wahlburgers, and we went in and we got. I got a double burger, and it was an outstanding burger.
Good.
And if you're gluten-free, they had a gluten-free hamburger roll that was exactly like a regular hamburger roll. I almost questioned it myself. I was can this really be real? It was good. It really was. And they gave you a little side salad with it, and Susie got some macaroni and cheese with it. It was really good. So yeah, we had to come to all the way from Boston to South Dakota to try Wahlburgers, right?
Sue said it'd be nice if Sam gave us a nice thumbs up because we always wear our gloves for him. We love you, Sam. We appreciate you coming to visit us.
I finished doing the Reboost. Sue finished cooking, and we just blew over here because we only had about 20 minutes before our live. Didn't think to bring gloves. I'm sorry,
Sam. Totally forgot.
We will wear gloves for you next week.
Yeah,
call me V Wahlburgers. You have to try it. Yes, ma'am.
A gluten-free roll. Yes, it was, and it was really good. Yeah, V is gluten-free.
Absolutely.
So
it was a hamburger roll like a hamburger roll. If you know what I mean. If you're gluten-free and you've eaten gluten-free bread, you know what I'm talking about. This was squishy, soft, held together, delicious. like I say, I would have almost asked the guy, "Are you sure this is gluten free?" But he came out to say, "I know you don't want croutons in your salad, right?" And I said, "No." So I know it was gluten free. So I went on ahead and ate it. It was fantastic. You could tell because it looked different than Sue's, though. You know,
Yeah, but it didn't look much different,
not
actually.
much. No.
I even was going to question it. Um, Liz says lots of rocks. She's been following all kind of sprinkles, and thank you. You are the best for sending me with rocks to begin with. But I painted some rocks today, so I'm going to get going and paint some so I can spread some as well. And no, William, Wahlburgers is not the same. It's WHL. Wahlburgers.
Yeah, Wahlburgers. WHL burgers.
Right.
They and they get this is the funny part. It's got government cheese. You know the government cheese that they give out to people who are on food stamps. They put government cheese on it because when they were boys, they were poor. All those boys, the whole family. It was a big family, you know, an Italian family, and they didn't have any money. I mean, they were like destitute, but they didn't have any money, right? So they ate the government cheese. So these hamburgers have government cheese.
And
on
everyone says
it.
with government cheese, with government
and
cheese,
it was
with
good.
government cheese.
It was a
It was
good,
very
it was a
tasty.
delicious cheese. It's yellow dye in it though, but
Yeah.
you know,
but it was very good. And Gary says, thumbs up for Sue, the best moderator. Unfortunately, she can't moderate our occasional lives as they are at after 8 p.m. and it's past Bob's bedtime.
We have Sue here, and we have the Mod Father.
Mod Father, yes, Sue is the best, sure.
Jesse and Lisa.
And then we're lucky enough to have Jesse and Lisa stop by when they can, and we love them as well.
We do love those guys.
We did get to meet them, and hopefully maybe next year we'll get to meet Sue and Bob because we'll plan our trip to go towards Florida next year, or maybe on the way home we decided, right? We'll have to see, but we're looking forward to meeting them guys as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you like the Shaw ones? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Shaw bread is only gluten-free bread. You like the Shaw bread?
Yeah,
okay.
I like some of it, but not all of it. I like Udi. I like Rudy's.
What have you been eating lately? The
Canyon
bread.
Canyon Bakehouse.
Yeah, that one's he's really enjoying
That's really
that
good bread too. Like most gluten-free bread though, it's better toasted. And that hamburger.
But it was fine plain.
And that hamburger roll, it's fine plain. And that hamburger roll at Wahlburgers was toasted too, and it was
toasted nicely.
Delicious. Yeah. It was. Yeah, government cheese is the best, William. Yeah.
Oh, Sue said, haha, Gary, I will try to be there next time. I forgot last week. Are you on tonight? And Bob said he was already snoozing when Merton Sue's live started. Gary, so what time are your lives? Because you only did that one, and it was the time, usually when Dave was on. So let us know what your lives are, because I don't think I have that set up on my phone. Government cheese was great when we would get some. Exactly.
It is, Jesse.
I think we all probably grew up on government cheese, didn't we? I know we used to get government cheese too when we were kids. It was awful, a big help for my mom for sure.
Yeah.
House full of kids.
Yeah. And William says that Sue and Bob are just like his second parents. He loves them.
And William,
we love them too. We think they're
nice people.
Yeah.
William, Carol said that you mentioned on Sue's live, which I missed yesterday because I slept late. That your mom is home and doing well, I hope. So I hope that's still the case.
Now Gary says he hopes to see everyone in Florida this year, which if he goes to Florida, we're going to go into Florida too to see Bob and Sue, so we can also stop and see him. But he also said that they're looking at some land in Ontario. So
wow,
who knows what happens next, he said. Oh. So, wow.
Oh, and V said, as a Canuck government cheese, is it processed cheese like Kraft? Yes, exactly.
Yes, it is.
Yes, exactly, it is.
Yes, it is. But when they got it,
when we were kids, yeah,
it would come in a metal tin.
No, I don't think it was metal. It was a box. It actually came
in a
box.
Yeah.
A big giant.
So you cut your own slices. It didn't come pre-sliced.
It didn't come pre-sliced, right?
No. 150 acres, huh, Gary? So what does that mean? That means you guys will come off the road? Does that mean that you'll live there in your camper? Does that mean you'll sell your camper? Are you looking to build? Just curious. Do you even know?
Jesse said, Merton, the boss called and said he needs you to come in tomorrow. The other guy called off sick indefinitely. LOL.
Right.
He worked today. He put up the Wi-Fi extender today.
So I was up and down the ladder 100 times.
Started at 5:30 this morning.
I did.
He's like, I'm gonna be tired tonight. I worked today.
Then I had to go to a place, Menards, which is like a Home Depot. So
it has food in it, guys.
I had to go to Menards to buy, because of course I'm in the middle of a project. I go to charge my battery on my power drill, and guess what?
It won't work.
It won't work. So the battery, the whole thing just kind of, I don't know, has had it. Let's just say that. So I was going to go get a battery. Of course, they don't sell you just a battery. They'll sell you a battery and a charger for $100.
But it was
Okay,
cheaper to buy a whole
and
new
they'll
setup.
and
Yeah.
they'll sell you a charger, but they won't sell a single battery. But a new drill with the battery and a charger is $70.
Was
So
cheaper than the-
so we
yeah.
ended up buying, you could buy a charger, a battery, and a drill for $70 instead of a battery and a charger for $100. Okay, and the truck on my old one was getting a little bit like weird when it was holding the small drills, so I was ready for another one anyways.
150 acres has us thinking, he says. Gary says, wow, I would be thinking too at 150 acres. That's awesome.
Where in Ontario are you looking at, Gary? Anyways, is Southern Ontario or what? It means we have a summer, but it may delay our exit from Canada. Well, yeah.
And William says, Mom is home. Lots of work to do. I'm sure there is lots of work to do.
Is water on the property?
She's asking if there is water.
Oh, she's
150
asking.
acres, water on the property, question mark.
Oh, it's me. Oh, I see.
Thank you, Peter, for stopping in. We so appreciate
Peter,
it.
thank you.
I probably won't make it to your live because we are visiting and we're going to have dinner afterwards. So I
Yeah, as
probably
soon as we're
won't get
done
to
here, we
stop
gotta
in.
cook.
So, but thank you so much, Peter. We so appreciate it.
Now that we're not working, we're actually staying up to 10
Can you imagine that?
to 10:30
We're
at night,
making-
and we're waking up at 7 to
I know.
7:30 in the morning. Our schedule was always get up at 4 in the morning and be in bed by 8 o'clock at night.
Right.
So we're actually growing up.
I know. We're actually like adults. We actually have time to do such things.
Crazy. So tomorrow we're gonna take off and meander around here. There's a museum that we might want to see. There's Ponco National Park that's only an hour from here, and it's got a beautiful waterfall with some nice rock formations. So we might take a ride out there and do a museum tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
Hello, Nancy. How are you?
Tomorrow night, my great niece.
Yep.
My
Danny's
great
daughter.
niece Mackenzie, whom I've never met, either Mackenzie or my nephew's wife Heather. They're wonderful girls. But anyways, tomorrow night, Mackenzie has a volleyball game. So I think it's 5?
4.
4. So 4 in the afternoon, we have to be back here by 4. So we're gonna have to get up a little early tomorrow and get going, and then we'll be back here by 4 to watch
watch her game.
And then I got a feeling, just a feeling that we might do Mexican again tomorrow night. 'Cause we found a good
Mexican place,
Mexican restaurant here. I'm telling you, and cheap. We both eat for $30. Where can two adults eat in this day and age after COVID for $30? It costs us $36 for hamburgers at Walt.
I know, it's crazy.
So I'm just saying,
I know.
every time we've eaten out, it's at least $40-50. That's all there is to it.
Crazy.
No matter what it is, even breakfast. When you're on the road, breakfast used to be the cheap meal, right? You could go for $2.59 or $5.59 and get Papa's grandpa breakfast with bacon, sausage, pancakes, eggs. Now you get a couple of eggs, a piece of ham, and a little piece of hash brown, and it's $13.
Crazy, right?
So-
V said 10 p.m. Martin, you are changing your schedule. Woohoo.
Right? Well, we've been trying to stay away from restaurants because of that, though. I mean, we got everything we need in the rig. We've only eaten out. We've been on the road for 2 weeks. We've eaten out like 3 or 4 times, and only because a couple of them were just a travel day, and
Right.
one of them was because it was really late when we got in the campgrounds and we didn't feel like cooking. So I love Google Mexican restaurants near Yankton, South Dakota. Boom, 3 of them. Boom, 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 boom. Directions. Right. Today it's just beautiful. Hey, it's like living in Star Trek. When I was a kid, I'd watch these guys on Star Trek talking to their thing, or flip open the screen and talk to the guy in the other spaceship, and it was like amazing. We're doing the same stuff. The only thing we don't have is I can walk over to the wall and push a button and get a double cheeseburger to come out of the wall, right?
Gary says he has a trout stream on his property.
Ooh.
Ooh, very cool. On the possible new property. And William, Peter wants you to send your link, or one of our wonderful
I'll try to
Sue,
bones.
or I said hi to her.
All right.
Either Sue or Jesse could put that up for us. That would be awesome.
Gary's calling us adults.
Adults. Yep, we're finally adults. We can stay up beyond 8 o'clock at
Yeah.
night.
And by the way, Finicky Fanny towed all the way out here, and we went up some pretty heavy hills and pulled that car like nothing. Honestly, it was
Yeah,
just,
she's
it was a
doing good.
beautiful thing. It was wonderful, absolutely fantastic, actually. Other than bending the trailer when I got lost, but I just bent it a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's fine.
Oh, and V said that she's in Southern Ontario, so if Gary wants to, we can reach out.
Oh, wow, there you
Awesome.
go.
She's a great lady, Gary.
She's a wonderful
so
lady.
She's another
Excuse
lady that's
me.
fun to be around.
Okay.
It's getting stuff.
We got 4 leaves dropping down the side of the crack of my computer. I don't think it's going to do it any good if I leave it there.
Oh, Desert Adventures. Hello,
Hey,
Steve and Odie.
Steve.
How are you guys?
How are you?
You're reminding him, Jesse said, you're reminding him of the Jetsons for sure.
Do you remember the noise the cars make on the way to Space Fleet Sprockets, right? I kind of like the Maid robot. That was kind of cool. What was her name? I don't know. Forget it.
Oh my God!
I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes trying to think of that. I thought of it the other day. What? Anybody who knows what the robot's name was on the cartoon The Jetsons?
What was it?
Just let us know.
Oh my God! Jamie said he loves waterfalls. Count me in from all your friends at Lower Michigan Adventures. It was really fun meeting him for sure.
So we're going to go to Ponko National Park, I think, tomorrow. It's 1 hour away. It's into Nebraska, so we get to see some of Nebraska and head back up here and go to a museum if we have time. There's also a place that's called Peaceful Mound or Mound of Peace, and it's like an 18-minute walk up on top, and of course it's pretty flat here. So
Rosie, the maid.
Rosie.
Thank you, V.
So when you walk up on top of the mountain, supposedly you can see all around for miles and miles. So we might take a trip up there, and I'll bring my my Zoom camera, and we'll get some nice shots.
You know what? We might not do any of those things because after all, we have to be someplace at 4 tomorrow, and it seems like we no sooner get out of bed, eat breakfast. Oh, it's 1 o'clock.
And if we have to, we'll do it.
What are we gonna do now?
If we have to, we'll do it on Tuesday. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. And we might stay a couple of extra nights. The campground we're staying in is now empty, other than 3 other people.
Yeah, it was
it's
full.
Peaceful. It was full last night. Very quiet, very nice. We stayed at Chief White Crane Recreation Area. It's South Dakota.
Nice.
It's the South Dakota State Park, and it's beautiful. It really well kept. The bathrooms were nice. The showers were good. You don't have sewer and you don't have water at your site, but you have it on the grounds, but you have electricity. That's all we need because we're getting good at making water last and going easy on the tanks. We're supposed to get up to 25, 30 mile an hour. Midwest South Dakota winds, they call it. I guess it happens here quite often. We could see some fun storms the other night, Bob. A couple of hours way off in the distance, but it never made it to us.
They must have been having a fishing tournament too, because we're right along the Missouri River where we're camping, and they must have had a big fishing tournament because you should see like there must have been 30 or 40 boats out there at least.
At least I would say there's more like 70 boats.
Yeah,
there was pickup trucks.
They were everywhere.
Boat trailers everywhere, and when you looked out on the river, there was boats everywhere.
And then again,
and they were all getting big fish. And right on the side of the river there's a fillet table, so they bring the fresh fish in, they fillet it right there. It's a place to throw the guts away. I'm sure some farmer grabs those guts for fertilizer or something, right? And
I wouldn't want to smell that trash bin though. They're putting them in though.
They throw it right in their cooler, right on ice. I haven't found out what kind of fish they're catching.
Yeah, we got to ask Danny.
We're gonna ask my my nephew. He must know. We assume it's a tournament though, because there was a lot of pickup trucks with boat trailers there and a lot of boats.
Hello, Tim.
Hey, Tim. Welcome, my buddy Tim.
We had a lot of fun with Tim. Tim was the other dancing guy.
Tim was the other dancing guy.
He has lots of energy.
Check out my M23 video.
Like
I actually have Tim from More Bang for Your Bucks running. He's doing his part in a conch blowing contest.
Say that 3 times fast.
And I say he came in second. So watch it, because
he did come in second. I would think.
I believe so. And he's definitely on there. I've got about half of the M23 video done. My next video will be fun at M23. So we're gonna have all kinds of nice little clips of different things and different people, and some of the dogs and some of the singing, and so.
All right, so you guys who were there,
it was a blast. I'm telling you,
it was a very fun time.
It was a blast.
So, V or Tim, can you help me remember Dolly Parton's name? I can't remember her name for the life of me. I know she was the girlfriend.
The girl that played Dolly Parton.
Yeah, we couldn't.
The girl that did
a
lot of singing at the
karaoke.
At the karaoke.
She did the whole karaoke
girl,
thing. Yeah.
I'll just say, the girl that played Dolly Parton and then floated upside down in the pond, and she was with a channel, and I can't remember the channel, the man's channel.
I had it a minute
Anyways,
ago.
if you know her,
Maria. Okay.
Maria, that's
Thank
right.
you.
I met her, and that's right.
Okay.
I'm terrible with names, guys. I'm sorry. If I've ever forgotten your name, I'm sorry. I can meet somebody and turn right around and go back, and I don't know that person's name. It's horrible.
V said, Sumer, and did you check out the new short dropped on M24 meetup? No, we did not.
Yet.
Carol was just mentioning that to us.
Carol told us
that
Carol Walters told us we're going to check it out.
That Captain Jack was talking about.
And we weren't sure if we were, we were coming this year, and we had debated whether or not we were going to come next year, but we're in.
Yeah, we had so much
We had
fun.
fun.
We had so much
We
fun.
had a blast. Wonderful people. It felt like one big happy family. It was very well documented. Not documented, but logistically very well set. When we got there, we got a piece of paper to be
Knew exactly what
12
was
at
going
this,
on.
3 at
Yeah.
this, 4 at that, 5 at this. The
Very
only
nice.
the only thing they kind of messed up a little bit on, and I don't know why, and it's not really too big of a deal, was we were supposed to all take a group picture at the lake. So when it come time to take a picture at the lake, half of us weren't at the lake, and half of us were up at the picnic tables. And that's the group picture ended up being at the picnic tables. So some of the people who walked down to the lake evidently didn't get to be part of the group picture. So yeah.
Jamie said that it's nice to have your own schedule and your own timing, and it is, Jamie. It's a whole new thing for us.
Amazing to me. I'm still not really used to it. It's just starting to sink in. Hey, I woke up the other morning. I opened my eye. I looked at the clock. I think it was 4:35 or 4:40, and I said, I don't have to get up for nothing. I pulled the blankets up. I laid my head back down and slept for 2.5 more hours, and it didn't even matter. I didn't have a boss that was upset. I didn't have some place I had to be. I didn't have a reason why I had to get up. It's just fantastic. It really is. It's fantastic.
Jamie, you got a little while to go because you're not quite as old as us old farts over here, but it will be here before you know it, and it is totally enjoyable. So, and Sue says Maria is a fantastic singer. She was.
She was a good
she
singer.
She did awesome on.
She was a really good singer.
Oh, who did she sing?
On Dolly Parton songs.
She did that too.
She sounded just like Dolly Parton.
Who was the other one she did?
She would do.
Oh God, out of my brain.
Songs from another artist, though. It was fitting her voice.
That very raspy voice. I cannot think of her name.
But anyway,
but you were right, Sue. She was really good. She really was. And there were a lot of great singers, like Trailer Traveling, Gord and
yeah.
And oh my God, my brain's
Jim
from
they
did an awesome job too.
Traveling Robert did some singing.
Traveling Robert, we got to hear.
He was good. Traveling Robert.
Was it Jewel? No, it wasn't Jewel. It was what's her name? Real raspy singer. Oh gosh, what's her name? V, help me. I'm sure you know. She was awesome. She really was. William, you're right. Captain Jack was completely right. She was really good. She did really good on. She did all the karaoke that night. She was really she did a great job. And the whole Dolly Parton thing was hilarious.
It was so funny. Fun. It was funny. I missed her floating in the pond though. I wish I got that. Everybody would have got a kick.
V, thank you so much for even coming with us. I know you're busy trying to pack up and stuff, so we thank you so much.
Thank you.
She said she'll be listening.
Tim says he relates the name with some funny word of some sort, and bam, he never forgets.
Yes, I know. We need to do that. We try to do that every once in a while.
But I do blank out from time to time, though, with the names, right? Tim, it's terrible. Pat Benatar. Thank you.
Pat Benatar?
That's the song she was doing. Pat Benatar song. Yep. So.
And I just wanted to mention, V, that Tim is the nicest guy in the world, and he said hello, V, with green hearts, because V loves green. So I just wanted to mention that. Tim, you are the best.
Tim is a nice guy. He is
really
just
You're
really
so
nice
smart.
guy.
You're just so on it, and you're just so caring and kind to everybody. So you are a good guy.
Oki says we both look very relaxed. We're super relaxed, Oki. Yes, thank you for noticing.
I just thought I had a bug on me, but it was on the screen.
Super relaxed. Really, it's just,
I just about jumped out of my pants.
It's been like 2 weeks on the road plus a day. 2 weeks on the road plus 2 days. So it's been 16 days on the road, and we're just starting to wind down. I'm just starting to wind down. One thing I really like is getting in the Corolla and driving around after driving Finicky Fanny. It's like a piece of cake. Like I can back up. I don't really care where I go. I don't care if I can get in the gas station or out. I don't care if somebody's going to pull out in front of me because it's good brakes. If I pull out in front of somebody, I can chomp on the gas and go, So, yeah, it's definitely different.
He said, will you do a morning chat next week while I'm still sleeping?
Who knows? Who knows?
Gordon and Jim, yep. Gordon and Jim were really good.
We haven't done too many pop-up lives, but we plan on doing a few.
Sue said, good idea, V and Tim. Let's put your ideas to the test. V and Tim, the egg roll man.
Right? Tim, the egg roll man, and V. A sweet girl, by the way.
Yeah, she
She's
was
a
fun.
sweet girl. She calls everybody beautiful people.
And
You know?
she's a
And she
beautiful
means
lady.
it because she likes people.
And she's a beautiful lady. Diane Matthews, hello. Nice to see you.
Hey, my cousin Diane. My cousin Diane. She said she's jealous and living her dream. And
We
Yes,
never thought we'd get here,
she
Jamie,
said-
but we finally got old enough to do so. So
Shania Twain. Maybe she sang some Shania Twain songs too.
yeah, I don't know.
I know she sang some Pat Benatar.
I'm bad with-
I know she sang some Pat Benatar songs.
But that's not who I'm
but
thinking
she
of.
was singing some other
Yeah.
ones too.
Who am I thinking? The girl with the raspy voice.
Lower Michigan says he's got a ways to go before he can retire, at least 10 years.
See, so there are good things about being younger. There's also bad things about being older. So take your time.
It's
You'll
not-
get there.
It's not all the
Yeah.
the golden years are not what they claim. I can tell you that, but it's not a. It's a different phase in life.
Oh, he's got
let's put
10
it
years
that
to
way.
go. Yeah. So yeah.
10
Even some of the
years.
karaoke.
It'll be here before you know it, Jamie. Start planning a little bit, and then it'll be easier for you in the
Yeah,
end.
I know, William. The timing wasn't perfect, but you know what? Mom's more important right now, and taking care of her is just so sweet of you. It really is.
Taking care of family is most important.
And Call Me V likes to be. She's also known as a cheek pincher. So, but she didn't pinch my cheek.
She
So
didn't pinch my
cool.
cheek. She gave me some nice hugs, but she didn't.
Nice hugs, right? Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, William. That's really sweet of you.
Melissa Etheridge.
Bonnie Raitt is what she's thinking. Melissa Etheridge.
She might have sang some Melissa Etheridge songs, but that's her style, you know. And
That
she,
raspy voice.
yeah, and she hits it. She's
she's really good.
and she's an Energizer bunny, you know. The lady is another one of them. Just move. She participated in everything. The
Yeah.
cock blowing contest, you know, the puddle jumping contest, and of course, you know, the live, and did all sorts of dancing, and it was fun.
Steve says V waits for the most surprising moments. Phone died there. Oh, you're back. We're glad you're back, Gary. Don phones. You never know when they're gonna. We got the flies. We got, like a million
A lot of
flies
flies
around
here.
here.
They're starting to collect around us. I wonder why.
I don't know. It's like
Is it-
definitely a fly
Is it
situation.
us? Oh, I know why. There's dog poop over there. That's why.
Oh, we're not stepping in doggy poop.
No, we're not stepping in
Okay.
doggy poop.
Oh, good. Well, we're not sitting in the middle of it. We can't walk in the house with doggy poop on our feet. That wouldn't be good. They have two adorable dogs, though. They have a Yorkie named. Now, see my brain thoughts going there.
Gone.
Um,
Gone.
Winston is the doggy's is the no, I can't remember the name of the kind of dog he was. I just said a Yorkie. The Yorkie is
Yorkie.
Winston,
Winston's
and then they
cute.
have a mini Australian Shepherd
Both adorable
called
dogs.
Charlie, which is just a
The
sweetheart.
Australian
Oh
Shepherd
my
has
God.
these gorgeous
Oh,
eyes. Like
jeez.
I can't even explain it. They're just like almost like white eyes, right? I mean, they're like
Oh, that's beautiful colored eyes.
dark, like
Yeah,
a light,
beautiful.
dark light blue. Like
Two really cute dogs. So we've been enjoying because once again we are still missing a dog, so
And
we're
by the way-
enjoying that.
by the way,
Oh yes, good news.
the parents of the litter that we have
Devil Dog's dog, Gracie.
the parents of the litter that we have claimed one of the dogs have now officially become pregnant. As far as we know, they're going to go to the vet soon, see. But
They don't. They just
anyways,
go
they've
natural.
they've got it together, and it looks as though it's pregnant. The Gracie's pregnant. Devil Dog, the channel Devil Dog. He doesn't breed Boston Terriers,
He
but
does breed Boston
he has
Terriers.
Boston. Well, not like a.
No, not like a typical breeder.
Let me finish.
Right.
He doesn't breed Boston Terriers for like a business, but he does it on the side, and he has, Boston Terriers with papers. So he'll take parents and have a couple of litters, and then a few years later he'll take another parent. So he does breed them, but not like for a profession. And it's very controlled. They take awesome care of the puppies. But anyways, 62 days of pregnancy, we understand, and then 6 to 7 weeks after that, we'll be in Texas to pick up our new Boston Terrier, already named Gracie, already owns a bed, already has dog food, and we are ready to go.
And vitamins too.
For a couple of people who didn't think we wanted a dog after Sweepy, we've changed our minds. There's like an empty spot. We just love dogs, and so we're going to bite the bullet and get it. And if we die and the dog has some place to go, we assume our daughter Melanie or something like that, somebody like that will take it.
We'll be around long enough to take care of them. Don't worry.
Hopefully.
Bye, Jamie. I just want to say bye. Jamie has to get up at 2 a.m. So we'll have to ask you what you do for work that you're getting up at 2 a.m. to start. You must start really early. So you were getting up earlier than him at. He used to get up at 3:15.
Yeah,
so
what do you do? It
2 is definitely early. But thank you, Jamie. We so appreciate you come to visit
totally
us.
appreciate it.
And we hope you have a great day.
William Brody says if you put a bar of Irish soap on the table, flies will not come. Huh.
Ah.
It's really good.
Gary said you need pick coils. Thumbs up, everyone. What are pick coils? Am I reading that right? Pick coils are awesome to keep bugs away. Oh, okay. Some sort of a.
I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Remember those things we used to light and they would.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I forgot about those. You're right. Well, we're not going to be here too much longer, anyways. We're going to be going inside having a meal.
Not if you have my egg rolls next to it, William. No, everyone likes your egg rolls, Tim.
I got to eat some at M23 and they were good.
He was so sweet. He made gluten-free ones, he made the regular ones, and he also made all vegetarian ones.
All vegetarian for different dietary needs. You can't find a better guy than Tim,
for sure. For sure. Gary said, I am retired again. Too many wake-ups at 3:30. I know, right, Gary? He's definitely liking that non-waking up time, and we just wake up when we want to wake up. We haven't set an alarm clock since we've been on the road for 2 weeks. I feel like
pulling the blankets down and lifting the shade. I do, and if I don't, I lay there. I almost feel like I'm doing something wrong. I really do. It's like weird. I feel like for the first week, I felt like I was doing something wrong. I just did. I felt like I should be working, or did we do the right thing, and blah 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 blah, and all this crazy stuff. But yeah, no, we're just having a blast.
V said that those electric fly swatters, the other kind of look like a tennis racket. V, said those are a lifesaver. And Tim says them two-legged flies can't stay away from his egg rolls.
Yep.
He says, just kidding. Love it when people stand there and wait for my egg rolls. For sure.
I bet you do.
But he used to fry them, but now he's come up with he's been air frying them.
Cook them in an air fryer. It makes it a little bit easier for him. I got to see a little bit of, at M23 walking by and visiting him from time to time during the day. I got to see his work. He really works hard. He really works hard at it. He really does. It's not an easy process.
Right. Hello, John S. Vlog. How are you today? Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, sir.
I know. I keep waking up thinking I should be at work. That is over, LOL. Yeah, I bet it does take a little while for that to go away.
It does.
Oh, air fryer is on order, Tim. Oh, so V's going to get herself an air fryer. I loved my air fryer at home. I miss. Yeah. Well, actually, I have a
We have not an Instapot.
We have an Instapot. Yeah, we have an Instapot that has the air fryer cover, which we haven't tried yet for some reason.
We can steam with it. We can air fry with it. Yeah. We can use it as a crock pot. We can use it as an Instapot. And all you got to do is you turn on the generator for 20 minutes, and it'll cook anything.
I really love my Instapot, guys. So V, if that's something you haven't tried yet, try that. It's great for camping because it is really quick, and it cooks everything deliciously. But I have not tried the air fryer part of it. Carol has. So I don't know if Carol, you still here? Carol's tried the air fryer. I know she loves it. She cooks things in her air fryer all the time.
Me and Sue checked out a Freightliner, practically almost brand new.
We just looked at it from outside.
Super C, and reasonably priced and nice. So we're gonna go by and look at it probably tomorrow morning on the way by and look inside, because the Super C just might be the way we might go in the end. Who knows? But this is a Freightliner with 10,000 miles on it. I think it's a year and a half old, and it's $40,000. Lots of storage. And it was sitting right next to a Class C. It's big next to a Class C. It's way taller, way longer. It's got slides on both sides. So it'd be like, I don't know. It'd be like living in a mansion, right? So I don't know. It's pretty reasonably priced. We might go by and do a little talking to the guy and see what he thinks. We're in the middle of nowhere. So you might be able to get that thing for a real reasonable price. We'll see.
William says that he wants 5 egg rolls next time because he's going to go to M23 next year. So he wants 5 egg rolls, Tim. So we'll put them on. Hello, Crafty Traveler. Crafty Traveler. Lonnie. Oh, wow, that came out bad. Sorry. Hi, Lonnie. How are you?
I just installed my WeBoost today that you recommended, and you're right. It wasn't all that hard. The hardest part was getting the cable into the rig. That was the hardest part.
Floss and Pug Sunset. We just met her. Another great lady that we met at 23.
Another wonderful friend that we have made.
Thank you so much for joining us. Yep. She's a very sweet lady.
Very, very sweet lady. Very nice. Very, very nice lady. Very friendly and kind and gentle. And she had a blast. We all had a blast.
And And Steve said that Tim has a great po recipe, which I know is what he brought to Oki. I think Oki loves his po. He says, Tim says, I will revise my egg rolls making soon. Oh boy. Oh, you're still here, Carol. So Carol, tell us how wonderful the Instapot um, air fryer is.
Carol did chicken legs, pork chops in her air fryer. It was yummy, she said.
She does a lot of stuff in the air fryer. She was just telling me today she was cooking. She made macaroni and cheese in that, and you don't even cook the pasta; you just put it in there. Um, Rick from oh my gosh, brain fade. Rick
Cooking with Rick.
Cooking with Rick. He was telling us that all you do is you put the pasta in there, cover it with water, and then add like your tomato sauce on top. If you're making a tomato sauce one, I think Carol was making macaroni and cheese, so she just put her cheese and her milk and butter in there, and they say it comes out delicious. That's amazing.
And Tim says bacon wraps and chicken tenders are delicious in an air fryer. Oh, I'll bet they are. Bacon wraps, a chicken in any form, but that would be good.
Yeah, Lonnie, you're the one that recommended this one to us. So that's why we ended up getting this one, because you said it was good. It was so nice meeting you, Floss, at the M23. We just had so much fun.
According to
bacon wrap and chicken tenders are delicious in the air fryer. Ooh.
According to RV Life, the Freightliner is the way to go. His coach has a 450 Cummins. It's hard to do better than that for an engine. It outlives the driver.
Oh, that sounds
That's
good.
what we like to hear. So on that WeBoost, Lonnie, we had very little we had cell phone service, but it was slow. It was very slow, super slow. In fact, like you'd have to wait, and the page would come up and stop, and then it still wouldn't quite load. Right. I turned the WeBoost on, and it was, lightning fast. As fast as it was when we lived at home with Xfinity. It was super fast. So we're assuming we're going to be able to do our lives now with that WeBoost better. It doesn't necessarily change upload speed or download speeds, because that's generally with the company, but it does help because it boosts the Wi-Fi spot. So it may make it so that I won't have the issues I've been having, which is trying to download movies and store all of my files in a cloud, because it takes so long to get into the cloud that I end up not being able to edit because nothing's there yet, if that makes any sense. So, because I use Premiere Elements. I don't know how other editing programs work, but that's how mine work. Mine has to have everything downloaded before I can start to edit. Otherwise, it gets mishmash. I'll literally get video from one area and audio from another. Like we were talking to Handicap Traveler, but yeah, the video was talking to Handicap Traveler, Dan and Kathy, and the audio was me taking a film of a dog playing balls. So that's what happens. So you can't edit when it's like that. By the way, Dan and Kathy from Handicap Traveler has a nice channel that they like to show places where handicapped people can go and places that are acceptable for handicapped people. And we made lifelong friends there. They are nice people. We hung around all day long on Friday. Saturday all day. All day. We met in the morning around 11:30, and we were together all day. And we just had a blast. We really did. Dan and Kathy are wonderful people. Yes, they really are.
Lonnie said she's going to Fontana, California, Thursday to Sunday on a quilt retreat. Two other of her and two of her other friends will be staying in the parking lot of the Bear River Casino. We hope you have fun, Lonnie. Lonnie likes to quilt, and Lonnie's very crafty, obviously, crafty traveler. We're going to get to go meet her too. We'll be heading her way before we know it. So
yeah, we'll be there soon. It's October 1st already, so I say we'll be seeing her in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah,
roughly.
And
give or take.
Jesse said yes, your streaming speed should be better.
Cool.
Awesome.
From here, we're going to meander through South Dakota up into the Black Hills, and we're going to spend another 2 or 3 days there in a state park, and then we're going to decide what we're going to do after that. We're not sure, but we like South Dakota. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And we've heard lots of good things about the Black Hills. We also want to see the Mount Rushmore, national park, and kind of just explore around here a little bit, because someday, pretty soon, if things keep going the way they're going, we're going to end up domiciling in this state. So we will actually be, official residents of this state next year. We decided not to do that this year. We're going to give it a year, make sure we like this lifestyle, which so far, hell yeah, right? And if we do, Then we're gonna next year we'll meander back through here again, and because we're gonna go to Michigan again, guaranteed, because we loved it, and we'll probably domicile next year, and you know, get our insurance breaks, and we can get our mail easier and better.
Yeah.
Right now, we got to bother our son for the mail and all that kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, I can't see where we're gonna hate it unless we drive each other crazy. But we've been getting along fine. It's been like there's nothing. It's just been great.
William said, yes, Cooking with Rick videos are awesome. And you all, I know we've talked about this before, but check him out. He's definitely somebody fun to watch.
Yeah, and Cooking with Rick, the best thing about Cooking with Rick recipes is they're simple,
Fast.
usually one pan, one pot, and fast. And it's the kind of meals you can make when you get home from work and you want to feed the kids in like a half an hour or something.
Right. And Gary said they have WeBoost as well as Starlink.
Yeah.
But these days WeBoost is good. In the middle of nowhere, Starlink wins. So that's the difference.
Yeah.
And I love that everyone's putting up green hearts for V, because V loves her green.
But I am not.
And everyone's putting up the green hearts for her. So you guys are awesome.
Yeah, we're not like super rich people or anything, so we're trying to like not spend all kinds of money. And so the Starlink, I just can't bite it. I just can't do it.
We'll have to see how it goes.
We could, but I don't want to spend that money. So
Right.
we're trying not to spend money so that we can buy a nice big rig to like live in when we get elderly, and we can just kind of meander around a little bit, you know. We're looking for a small piece of land at some point with water and electricity, and that's all we need. And whatever rig we end up with is probably we'll live in, because we're happy living in Finicky Franny. I mean, really. The only thing is, it's weird because you put the slide in, right, and it seems like, oh my God, it's so small. Then you're on the road for a while, because we never put the slide out when we're on the road, and you get used to it. Then when you open that slide up, it becomes like a dance hall, I swear. And it's only 17 or 18 inches.
17 inches, right?
But the 17 inches is just amazing, the difference it makes.
Sue wants to know if, Gary, are you having a live tonight at 8? Is that when your live is at 8 o'clock on Sundays, Gary? I don't know if I didn't see you mention that, so let us know when it usually is. I don't have, for some reason, my phone's not telling me.
Yeah, see, Lonnie's correct, though. Starlink is great for those who have to work on the road, because if you have to work on the road,
Right.
you have to do that.
Have it, right.
And if you have the money to do it, it's great. Do we want to spend that money to do it? No. But they can use it as a tax write-off. She's right. If they use it for work on the road, they can use it as a tax write-off. So their monthly payment would be probably help them out at the end of the year.
Right.
Yeah. Where us, it's just to do YouTube. I love my YouTube channel, but I'm not spending that kind of money monthly just to put up videos.
Lonnie says she can't wait to see us, and we can't wait to see you as well. We had so much fun
It's gonna be a
together when you
blast.
came to visit us. So
I just feel bad that I had just started a job. I had no time to spend with her or her daughter. It was horrible. But I had just started a new job, and I couldn't take time off. But we did spend some time together. We had a clam boil and a lot of fun at night.
We had fun. She was just a very short trip too for her, because she was
and the girls went for a trip through Newport, went down the 10-mile drive and all that kind of stuff, and went out to eat. But I had to work.
Doreen said that you're outside a lot and not cooped up 24/7.
Right.
That's so very true.
And everybody says to you, "What do you do all day in an RV?" Well, to be honest with you, there's always something to do in an RV, and I don't mean bad, but anything you do, you have to move all kinds of things to do it, or you have to search around to do it, or so you're always busy in an RV. You don't necessarily just kind of lounge around constantly. You do a little bit of that, yeah.
But we're always kind of moving this to move that, to move this to move that, to move this to move that. So like he says, it'll keep us young because we're going to keep us moving. Gary said that he's doing his lives when he's covering for Dave.
Right.
So you don't have a definite time yet, Gary. Okay.
You should start doing a definite live again.
You should definitely.
You really should.
He's got a gift of gab for sure.
He does have the gift of gab, and he's a nice man, and he's fun to listen to, and he's got lots of friends that would come and see him, I'm sure.
That's for sure. Carol's battery is dying. Got to go. Love you, Carol.
Bye,
Thank you so much for coming to visit us.
We only got about 6 minutes left. So.
Thank you. Have a great night. We'll catch you later. Oh, Doreen's going to be stitching all day. She's having a relaxing day. Oh, our endeavors tonight at 8. That's right. That's another fun guy to go visit. Dave is definitely a fun guy.
Dave is a good guy. We met him in Quartzsite. He's way taller in person than you think. I mean, he's tall. He had to have played basketball.
No, we have not made the reservations yet because we just haven't figured out. We haven't pinpointed the exact timing yet, Lonnie. So we have not. So hopefully we're not going to screw ourselves up by doing that. William said, "I'm retired. There is always something to do." That's so true. That's what Steve from Desert Adventure says. Like, he doesn't know how he did manage to work, and that's what a lot of people have always told us is that I don't know. I had time to work because I'm always doing something.
Doreen meant if she wasn't in a camp all the time, she'd do nothing but stitching.
Right.
So yeah, it keeps you moving, keeps you. Yeah, there's just always something to do. Nothing big, just always something to do.
Always something to do.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's fine. It keeps you moving. It keeps you like me and her never sit around, except when we're driving. We're always doing something. I mean, at night we'll sit and watch videos or something. But
watch a video or movie or something.
And I've been more busy in retired mode too, Tim. I must say, even semi-retired, I was busier semi-retired than I was when I was working. So, full time.
Jesse says he's thinking about going back to work so he can get 8 hours of rest a day. Because it's true, you just keep on going. There's something to do all the time, for sure. Especially trying to keep up with Lisa. That must be hard for you, Jesse. Trying to keep, and you between that and doing all your mod fathering, I don't know how you keep up. Jeez, your eyes must be going cross-eyed after a while.
Tim says we just don't have to answer to a boss. The only boss you got to answer to is your spouse and yourself.
That's for
and
sure.
That's it.
That is sure.
About it. So yeah, this has been a blast. I didn't know if it was going to work out in the backyard here or not, but it did.
And William said, "See you soon, my sister Carol." We all love you, Carol.
Please keep in mind I will be at the Girl Camp out November 2nd through 5th. Yes, Lonnie, we will keep that in mind.
Bye, William. William, if you're taking off, thank you so much, and we are keeping your mom in our prayers for sure.
Yes, sir. We'll make sure we come either before that or after that, Lonnie. Yes.
Girl Camp out, right? Second through the 5th. Yeah. Yep. The hottest decision all day is deciding when I'll take my afternoon nap. Steve says.
The old man nap. Yep.
Doreen said, "I have tons of free time. I do what I want, when I want, if I want. Single, retired, even a pet. Freedom." Mo says, "I always agree on what we want to do."
Yeah.
I, meaning me and the boss. Yeah, right. It may seem silly, but when I was working and I got paid to take a crap, I felt like I was winning.
Right. That's how I used to feel when I would go for parts with my own car at work, and I'd stop to fill up on gas on the time on the
work time.
On the work time, I say, "Oh, I'm winning. I'm actually getting paid to get gas." Yeah, right. What are you winning? Not much. But, yeah.
Winning a crap.
Right. Winning a crap. Right. Too funny.
I guess the flies like us because they're just hanging out big time.
I think they like that mound of poop over there. Is what I think. We'll have to make sure if we do this again, which we probably won't back here, but we got to make sure the dog poop's cleaned out, right?
I think it's just really a lot of flies. I mean, even at the camper.
There's a lot of flies
even
around.
in the car. We can't get rid of them out of the car. They're like
you open
crazy.
the camper door for a minute, you got 3 of them.
Yeah.
Like,
the cars.
The good thing about these little flies is you can kill them easy. We had a fly in Finicky Fanny the other night. We both spent about 15 minutes trying to kill the stupid thing. We couldn't find it. We couldn't kill it. As soon as we put the swatter down, the thing would stop flying around. As soon as you pick up the swatter, it would leave. It's like becoming in part of their genes. They know a human. If they have something in their hand, they need to hunker down, I guess.
Lonnie said to make sure we call a couple days beforehand. Yeah, Lonnie, as soon as we kind of figure out when we're going to be there, we'll go ahead.
At least a week ahead of time.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and make sure we make our plans.
At least a week ahead of time.
And Doreen, I don't believe there is a farm nearby. It's corn. We're not really near the farms right now where we are. So
there's a lot of corn around here.
There's a lot of corn. But,
every mile after mile after mile after mile of corn, and more corn. Silage corn, cow corn, people corn, GMO corn, non-GMO corn. Lonnie wants to know where we are. We are in South Dakota, Yankton, South Dakota. If you look down the bottom of the state, it goes like this. We're right in the middle of the V, right on the Missouri River. Like the Missouri River, by the way, the crow flies is not even a mile from here. And matter of fact, where we are camping is not even 2 football field lengths from the Missouri River, actually.
We're gonna have to get ourselves some coils and some Irish soap. Irish soap smells way better for sure. I like Irish soap. You might have to get some of the old time fly tape.
Yeah. I actually might have a couple of those in Finicky Franny that I might pull out.
Jesse said it sounds like a corny place
to be.
It is
a corny place.
It is a really corny place to be. It really is.
It's amazing though. There was a couple of places where, honestly, more than a couple places where
all the way here.
Yeah, as far as you could see, both sides of the road. I mean, right over the horizon was nothing but corn. I can't imagine being the farmer doing all those big
They
fields.
work hard.
My God.
I mean, they would have like 3 combines out there doing the work because all you could see was corn, 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 corn,
Yeah.
corn. It was amazing.
Cooking with Rick. Yeah,
Hello,
you made
Rick.
it. Just
We were just talking about your
just
ears
about-
must have been
just in-
burning.
just in time for us to go, guys. So, anyways, we love all you guys. We got to go visit our nephew and
Have some
my
dinner.
niece and my great niece and have some dinner. And we're glad
We
the
thank
live
you guys.
we're glad the live went well. We're glad you could see us. We're glad we could have our friends here. We thank everybody, Jesse and William Brody and Carol and Sue and
Always being there for us.
Tim and
Everyone, V,
Steve
all our new
and
friends
V
today,
and
Floss,
Oki, and I mean, I'm
Jamie.
gonna miss a few, but
Yeah.
everybody who's here, Lower Michigan
our
Hiking,
regular
all you
guys,
people,
Lonnie.
thank you so much.
Gary.
We appreciate it, and look for us next week at 5 o'clock, somewhere, somehow. Who
On Sunday
knows?
at 5.
It's a mystery. Who knows where? Anyways, guys,
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
so
Thanks so
much.
much. We love you guys.
yeah, we love everybody,
Y'all have a great week. We thank you for coming to visit us.
and we will see you all later.
Yes, Gary, we need to meet for sure.
We do, Gary. Bye.
Bye, everyone.